Deck the halls with balls of folly. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Let's see. Mm-hmm. You said 6-6-11. We are on the weed. We on the weed. We on the weed. I know what y'all thinking. Y'all like, wait a minute. It's 8:05. Just your boy up here. It's just your boy. I know what y'all thinking. I know what y'all thinking. Wait a minute. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Wait, what? I know y'all not expecting to see your boy up here, but I'm up in here. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and let me know in the chat. If you can hear me. Let me know where you listening or viewing from. Red and black in the chat for the home team. Let me know if my vocals. Let me know if I can sing a couple of Christmas carols for y'all. You know what I'm saying? For those that celebrate and for those that don't. Have a hardly. No. My face is really greasy. I put like Vaseline on my face. I gotta protect myself from all that stuff outside. You feel me? You gotta protect ourselves from everything outside. You feel me? What it do, boy? What it do, Lochness Falcons family? I was at the game Sunday, and us Falcons fans was deep in State Farm. Oh man, I was not there. I was not there. I was not there. What's up, money? Talk about it. But like my whole thing about us winning. Excuse me if I'm gonna be a little Grinch right now. I gotta be a little Grinch. I ain't trying to. A win's a win. Like, okay, we got to do it. We got to do it. You know, what a lot of people don't understand about. It's a couple of things I want to address. It's a couple of things I want to address in my show today, if it's okay with y'all. Can I be honest? I'm gonna ask y'all. Can I be honest? Y'all want me to give y'all the fluff, or y'all want me to be honest? Can I be honest? Can I be honest? What's happening? What's happening? What's up? What's up? What's up? I still want Raheem up out of here. Get your ass up out of here. Huh? Oh, you see my boys? Your boy? Charmander? Yeah, Charmander. I need Charmeleon. And then as you can see, your boy. See, Charmander, Charmeleon, and then your boy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he ain't always been there. He been around, but I just put him here. See, I'm glad you can. I see how you. Orange is my favorite color. Orange, red, and black are my favorite colors. So, of course, my favorite Pokemon has to be an orange one, and it's not like one of the most iconic 151 original Pokemons. You feel me? Yeah. So I put them up there for display. But those who don't know, you know what I'm saying? What's happening, my boy? See, man, I here chilling like a villain, you know. I'm taking over for the times tables for the Ladybirds. They will not be having a show today, and that's the reason why you see your boy. So we're gonna go ahead and get this show started, man. Hey, it's Tuesday, people. At a different time, people. Let's talk about it with the Lochness. We ain't just talk. Oh, okay, hit the mic. We ain't just talking about it. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it with the Lochness. on Tuesday. Let's just talk about it with the Lochness. I put the let's just talk about it with the Lochness because I've been around the streets, right? And other podcasters or content creators, and I heard them say, "Hey, man, let's talk about it." And I was like, "Whoa!" And I heard that before because I've been around for a minute, listening to everybody. I never heard people say, "Hey, let's talk about it." And I was like, "Whoa!" So I'm gonna put my name in there. So hey, let's talk about it with the Lochness because it's just sound better, right? Had to remarket, had to rebrand. Let's talk about it with the Lochness. We lit, we live, we out here. Liddy committee, what's happening? So the Atlanta Falcons wins are meaningless. Can I be honest? Can I be honest? Gax, boy, GA Texas, boy. Listen to me. Raheem was non-existent on the sideline, bruh. I only knew. This how he said it too. He was non-existent on the sideline, bruh. You gotta say that, bruh. I only knew it was him by them. Jordan 11s, no cap. You seen that? Like, speaking of Jordan 11s, did you see that man? You seen that man making a video where he was just dancing? I was like, bro. They said you dance like that when we got a winning season, my guy. Don't be enjoying yourself. You enjoying yourself right now? This guy, I still got my job. That's what he was doing. He was dancing because he still got his job. Unfortunately, so I was in section 125 right behind the team. 8 ski. You feel me? What's happening? Max, what's happening? Welcome back, my boy. He said, "Go Canes." Hey, look. For those who haven't subscribed to your boy from the Lochness Podcast, go to YouTube, go to the Lochness Podcast, subscribe to your boy, hit that notification bell, man. Give me thumbs up, give me comments so I can get my. Can I get your boy in the algorithm? You feel me? Trying to get your boy in the algorithm. You feel me? So I might have to start putting this back on my I think I gotta put my destination on here to my YouTube. Cause I did let Facebook go. I mean my YouTube, I mean my Facebook, and put this on Facebook so people can see what your boy doing. For those who didn't know, your boy talk to Falcons, man. A lot of people didn't know I do the content career. So I even started introducing this to my customers that walk into my store, and I let them know, like, hey, I talk that Falcon stuff, man. Hey, check your boy out. 9:35 on Tuesday, sometime 8:05, you feel me, on Tuesday. But hey man, we lit. But I just want to know, can I be honest about something? And I sat here and I was honest to myself. I looked at these 2 past games. I was stuck at work for last Tuesday. So we're gonna do a double take. We're gonna call this the double impact. If y'all know anything about double impact with Jean-Claude Van Damme, you know what I'm saying? Y'all would know about double what is it? Double take. No, that was double team with him and Rodman. There was a double impact. Is when he has a twin, when he plays himself as a twin, double impact, and then double team was him and Rodman. So I'm showing my age right now. Everybody wanted to see Jean-Claude Van Damme and Rodman, but it was crazy. But he said lock in with lock. That one free. That's when I need 10%. Oh no. I usually would say let's get locked in. It's actually on the end of one of my beats, one of my podcast beats that is available on Apple Music right now. At the end of it, say, hey, let's get locked in. So I mean 10%. He said, let's get locked in. That's what I say. No cap. I can pull it up. I can even play it and fast forward to the end so you can hear that. So you probably won't be getting too much of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then when I be on Magnus show, when I was on Magnus show, he would normally be like, hey, we got our lockdown corner with the lock. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I don't know if you'll be getting 10%, man. It's a cool start though. It's cool. It's cool. You almost got me. That boy good. That boy that good. On the block with Lock. Got a ring to it. He said on the block. So y'all see, y'all. Hey, we gotta write this stuff down, man. We gotta write this stuff down for next year. For next year. I'm just here. I said we lose to the Jets. I told y'all we lose to the Jets. I'm not gonna do no more shows. So I'm here so I don't get fired. I'm on my beast mode. I'm on my Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fined. So that's the reason y'all see me here. I don't want Maggie Fontenot pushing me to the side. So I'm here so I won't get fined. That's why y'all see me. He said, hold up, block with Lock. And look who, and speaking of Maggie Fontenot, that's she right there. Hey, how you doing? I'm here so I don't get fined. See, I did it. I'm here. I'm here. Here I is doing my show. So can I be honest with y'all? I honestly feel like these wins mean nothing. Nothing. Do you see our record? This is how I feel. They mean nothing to me. Pro Bowls mean nothing. Oh, they got selected to the Pro Bowl. Woo! 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 And my Ric Flair was woo! Like he said, "You not going nowhere." Oh, see, I'm like Raheem. Huh? I'm safe. I can do that little dance like Raheem was doing. I was like, why this man dancing in his little chicken legs? Like, why this man dancing for? At first, I didn't even know who it was because I thought it was. I could have sworn it was AI at first. I don't know if that was AI. Was that AI? Did y'all see this man dancing like we in a winning season? Did y'all see that? Was that real? Can't be. Can't be. Locked in. You're welcome. Let's get locked in. I already said, man, y'all want me to play y'all gonna make me play it. I ain't gonna get no copyright infringement because this is my beat. Hold on. See, y'all gonna make me go to it. Apple Music. I am a blue check artist on Apple Music. Just FYI. Just the FYI. My name ain't the Lochness, so you can't go to the Lochness. It's Audio Talent. Okay, we're gonna go to Audio Talent. We're pulling them up. We're gonna go to hit my top songs. It's one of my top songs. Damn, I don't know if you can see it. It says the Lochness Podcast beat. That's the beat. Say Lochness at the back end. Let's get locked in. Hey, I'm just saying, let's get locked in. Hey, you heard it. You can't say, we in here. We in here. Man, I'm numb to this team. We lose whatever, we win whatever. January gonna determine the move for the 2026, baby. What's happening? I'm in them high water ass. Hype me up. That man was hyping himself up. He was probably listening to Gorilla in his head. Like, hype me up. Like, man, this man was lit. I'm like, bro, what you lit for? You got too much energy to be sitting here coaching a bad team. Well, the team ain't bad, but coaching a bad season. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm just glad to be back in the win column. Hell, we already out of the playoffs. Get back to 8 wins. See, that's what I'm saying. Can I be honest? If we go 8-9, guess what that means? We were 7-10, we improved to 8-9, and then he gonna go 8-9 again. That's essentially the same thing from last year. In my Mad Mike voice, Mad Mike has them. I heard Mad Mike already say this to look like the same from last year. You drop should be due from Soul Plane saying this mother is locked. I'm tired of these mother snakes on this mother. No, I don't know. Yeah, I got you. All right, man, we're gonna figure it out. I got so many ideas. If I can show y'all on my phone, I got so many ideas for so many different shows. I just gotta make sure that my times table matches up. And, you know, those are going to be the shows that's going to be geared towards, you know, inviting like past Falcons, ex-Falcons players on that show. So I'm going to be asking them questions where they can give their takes on what the season is providing, or even in the like downtime, just the expectations of the season moving forward. So I did get linked up with two iconic ex-Falcons players. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all we're gonna say. Hopefully it fall through. Blessings. Hey, we moving up. We trying to move up. We trying to go up there. Well, let's get this show started, man. Let's get this show started, man. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, man. I appreciate, you know, the Ladybirds for holding it down. I'm taking that spot right now to hold it down for them as well. Hey, we love our team, no doubt. We love our team, no doubt. Don't think I'm just getting rid of my team. I'm not one of those type of people that taking my stuff and throwing it into the trash. I'm not doing none of that. I ain't doing none of that. But to be quite frank, the Atlanta Falcons wins are meaningless. We're not playing for pride. I need them to stop. They're playing for pride. No, I mean, it's not meaningless for certain people, but as a fan base, like somebody like Raheem, he's playing for his job. He's playing to be here again. He's playing to be that guy. Now, how would y'all feel if Raheem stayed, but we got a different offensive coordinator? Let me ask that question first. How would y'all feel? We're going to Q&A right now. I'm already in my Q&A stage. Boom, it's unorthodox. We're going to go Q&A first. I'm going to ask y'all some questions, and y'all going to answer them for me. First question. If we kept Raheem Morris, oh, no, how would y'all feel if we kept Raheem Morris and got rid of Zach Robinson? Go. Let me look at it. Let me see it. Let me hear your answers. Let me see. What? You locked up the Levante Lolo interview. That's crazy. For sure. No, I'm trying to look, bro. I'm going to tell you somebody who I really want to talk to. Not Ray Ray, of course. Ray Ray McLeod, of course. If I can get a Ray Ray on here, that would be crazy. He said Tololo. That's crazy work. He said you got Austin Hooper to pull up? Nah. It got to be somebody that came in here and did something. I think Andre Rison. I think Andre Rison would be cool. Andre Rison was cool when I met him at the what was that? The pet rally. He was pretty cool taking pictures. You know, he was a cool dude. Like some of these guys be cool, man. Some of them be cool. It'd be the other ones, man. I found a video on my phone a long time ago from like 2 years pet rally where Drake London was coming over to us. Me and her was right there. And Drake London was coming. Because somebody that worked for Atlanta Falcons was behind her. And she had called him over. And we was right there. I'm like, oh, shit, my nigga. I'm going to dap this nigga up for the take picture with my boy. He finna sign my ball. Pause that. Got him. And these two women stopped him, touching him and trying to get her picture. And it was cringy. And he just walked away. She said, come on. He was like, It was like a thirst trap. She put him in a thirst trap. Sheesh. Oh, let me stop before I continue. Hey, y'all, this is not an indictment of Kyle Pitts because he didn't sign my jersey. I'm not going to blast off on my guy because he didn't sign my jersey. What I would have liked for him to sign my jersey that time when I was handing it to him and he looked me straight in my eyes and we looked at each other and I was like, yeah, my boy. And he was looking like, I only signing kid stuff. And I was like, what? And my hand just went down like this with my jersey, like, I look like a little lame. And then the little kids around me, Cal Pitts. And I was like, damn, bro. That was my Christmas story right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's still it hits the heart, bro. It hits the heart. Like this dude was like the gate right here in front of me at the training facility, Flowery Branch, and bro right here in front, like bro right here with my mic at, and I'm like, here, bro, and he's just like, I'm on his Sonic Kid stuff. I never let that go. Y'all gonna hear that story forever. Okay, if Raheem stays, the mediocrity is clearly the standard. So what if Raheem stayed and we got a new offensive coordinator that elevates the offense? Go. Like, that's the next question. If he stayed, you said that should have been. I believe Raheem is gone, but if he's back, he's gonna fix the staff next year. Yeah, I believe he's not somebody. I think we're holding on to this Super Bowl era where that Super Bowl time, that time we went to the Super Bowl, we're still holding on to that. Like that's the only thing we have. You know what I'm saying? We're still holding on to that. They're doing shit like, I'm trying to throw Jake Matthews a touchdown. Clearly, they're trying to throw Jake Matthews. At this point, we're just experimenting. Like, we're going to try to get Jake Matthews a tud. Clearly, who's ever playing FanDuel is not picking Falcons players as their people besides Bijan. You might put Kyle Pitts there because after he had that monstrosity, he had that monster game where he got like 45 fantasy points. It's crazy. He said, I need somebody to get a sit-down interview with Ike Hilliard. If I can't get Ray, if I can't, Ike Hilliard, that might be possible. Pending. I don't really be on Twitter, y'all. I mean, X. I don't really be on X. But a lot of these guys is on X. And I don't know. That would be a good one. Said, rise up. Please hit the thumbs up. For sure. Appreciate you. Share this out for sure. Michael said, Lord, what's happening? Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? For those who celebrate it. Not everybody celebrated it. I'm one of them people. I'm like a Grinch, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Lucky I ain't got my Grinch pants. I got the Grinch. I should put my Grinch outfit on. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's tomorrow. I wear that thing to work, bro. With the mask, with it and everything. The Grinch outfit with the mask on, with my my 6 rings, my lime green and black 6 rings. Stop it, bro. I'm gonna bring them things out there. I'm gonna bring them things out the tote, bro. Dust it. I want them reverse Grinches or the Grinches, them Kobe's, bro. Damn. R.I.P. Kobe and another one. Jake should have caught that though, bro. Fat boy was just like, it was like so slow motion. He had popcorn. I'm gonna call him Brucey, man. He had popcorn on his fingers like the longest yard. He was like, that damn popcorn on my fingers. Because he was like, bro, was nobody expecting you to? Nobody was. He was just happy to be open, bro. Sometimes you be so open. Sometimes you do the Mooney. That we call that doing the Mooney. That sounds like something that you should be paused, man. That man doing the Mooney. That's like a dance, don't it? He doing the Mooney. Yeah, that's when you ask for, like how Mooney was just looking at Penn. It's like, hey, bro, throw me the ball, bro. I'm open. And then when he finally get the ball thrown to him, that's his thing. He can't catch it. Pause that. I'll adjust it. If we change OCs, see, that's what I'm saying. If we change OCs, we keep Raheem, because in my heart of hearts, since I've been, tis is the season, y'all. Tis the season. In my heart of hearts, I want my boy to be successful. I want my boy to be successful because, like I told you, he will be. Excuse me for my dog, Kaneki. He's just doing what he want to do. He will be elevated. But if he drops and falls, my boy might not have a job. He might not get, after having this team and you doing what you've been doing and everybody blasting off on you and you still trying to find a way. They don't find a way 2 games on now. But the thing is, we should have found a way on those other games too. Now, the Jets, bruh, Miami, bruh, San Francisco, bruh. Can you imagine that we're talking about the Carolina Panthers being number 1 in the division right now? Back to what you were saying. We changed OCs, and Raheem is still here. The mediocrity is still the standard. He said, still the same. More the same is what I say. More the same. When I get the same results, and I'm not trying to be different, more the same. That's what I say. It's more the same. I just be like, you know what? Raheem would still have to make better decisions as a leader. I just think you shouldn't hire. We should hire the best person for the job and not try to push this culture that doesn't exist. Now that I'm older, I'm more of a Halloween dude. Thanksgiving and Christmas is light. I'm all about Halloween, bro. That's like my favorite holiday. No cap, no shade to my favorite holiday besides the year that my daughter was born, or I was born, and the few people that I really hold close to my heart. Unfortunately, one of them was on the 25th. I wouldn't say unfortunately. Yeah, I say unfortunately because they're gonna get shadowed out because of Christmas. A few people, October, couple of people, September. If I don't say September, my sister gonna be mad, bro. My sister, I better say September. I better say June. I better say Gemini. I better say September. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, let me get that. Let me get that. I'll do that. If we keep Morris, then Terry should be fired, and vice versa. Why do we want Terry gone? Can we answer? That's my next question. Since we're doing that, why we want Terry gone? I'm confused. I'm a little confused. I'm befuddled. Why we want Terry gone. Can somebody get I want you to tell me why you want Terry gone, and then I want you to tell me what has Terry done that will get him gone. I see no point in keeping one without the other. Loving man. Right. Unless it's keeping Terry, but clean house, then clean house. Okay. I agree with that. So, in y'all mind, I think a soft rebuild with coaching will suffice to me. A soft rebuild. Because the next coach gonna bring in his people. He's gonna evaluate the people that's the one thing that Raheem's coaching did get us. He get us to 8-9 last year. And guess what? We have an opportunity again to do 8-9, which is still better than 7-10, 3 years in a row, right? Now we 8-9. Then I guess next season, oh god, hopefully we'll be 8-9. It's just what he said, gas boy, that's facts. I'm a Terry fan, but I tell you, folks gonna say death. Kurt's Cousins contract drafting pennies. Okay. So we can. Next question. Go ahead and cut Kirk Cousins and save draft capital, or give Kirk away for. I would say draft capital, salary capital. So we can comp and recruit some of his contract and put that in a positive. trade Kirk Cousins for draft picks or let him walk. And I'm gonna also put that with Kyle Pitts. Two catch shouted Pitts. Because this is why. Okay, let me get to y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna get to y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all comments. Let's answer Kirk Cousins, then we're gonna go to Kyle Pitts. Or we can just answer all that together. I don't care. Kyle Pitts to me, Kyle Pitts Sr. But I got your jersey before you had Senior on the back of it, bro. Stop playing with me. And I got it the year they drafted you. Stop playing with me, boy. Stop playing with me, boy. But I just feel like it's a little too late. Do you feel like it's a little too late? He had this 3 touchdown game, and I told you he's him. But then when I said when Drake London's out there, Drake London is him. What Kyle Pitts had 2 to 3 catches, and you won't see him no more. I don't know. It's just can there be an offense where Drake London, Bijan, and Kyle Pitts is eating? Can we have an offensive coordinator that can incorporate Tyler Algier, Bijan, Drake London, and Kyle Pitts? Is there an offensive coordinator that can create? You got a wide receiver juggernaut. You have a tight end juggernaut. You have a 2 running back tandem that's juggernauts. Is there an offensive coordinator that can take that talent, that O-line, that offense, and elevate them to an upper echelon? Besides somebody like a Kyle Shanahan, which they're trying to say, hey, Kyle Shanahan, come on back. Come on back over here. How y'all feel about Kyle Shanahan coming back? That's another question. He said Terry ain't about it. He don't do this whole job as GM. Terry hasn't done anything that Thomas Dimitrov didn't. Okay, say less. Except win, and Terry has 0 winning seasons. Yes, sir. We haven't had the coaching staff either. This dude had a stupid big coaching staff and pause that. That's double man pause. That don't, coaching staff pause that. That don't even sound right. Big pause that. Delete that tick. Delete that tick. I do agree. If we're cleaning house, what's the point of keeping Terry? Well, get rid of everybody, man. Get rid of everybody. You know what? And then when we're still losing, right? And then when people not getting a microwavable dinner, and they saying, man, we should have just kept everybody else. You know what I'm saying? We have to get the people that best fit. Now, if Raheem isn't a great leader, but he's a great something else, demote him. You know, if Terry isn't good, get rid of him. If Zach Robinson isn't good, get rid of him. TJ Yates and all these people, get rid of them. They Ike Hilliard bad, get rid of them. And, you know, that's why Mike Smith was a good coach. He kept veteran OCs for young quarterbacks and Matt Ryan. Yeah, so sometimes making the decisions to get rid of somebody isn't the best decision. Understanding where you lack. It's a lot that goes with being a leader. And being susceptible to people's comments and criticism and opinions. Like if you can be a sponge to what people say in a leadership position and have it bounce off you. Like what we expect somebody like Raheem to be like, because you know he hears everything that everybody's saying. I know he hears people saying, get rid of him. He hears all the criticism. He has to sit there and smile with his little teeth and go home, and it's like, because I'm pretty sure he's married and stuff like that. He has family, so I'm pretty sure that, hey, bro, they clowning you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot that you gotta take. You gotta take the blunt of the hits when it's good, and you gotta take the blunt of the hits when it's bad. You know. But the question is what are we celebrating? People like, we got 2 wins. Okay. Like, it's embarrassing. You know, it's like, it's really embarrassing to me to feel like I'm celebrating the win. I can tell you this last game, not even gonna cap. I think I went to sleep. I think I went to sleep. I ain't gonna cap. It's just like that. Sleepy. Sleepy time tea. He said, somebody gotta go. Absolutely. Now, if this man did a porous job and they have to get rid of my boy, give me his lemon pepper plate and a little styrofoam, little boo, you know what I'm saying? And keep it pushing. I think it's a lot of nuances with, Kyle. Coaching, quarterback talent, effort, injury, all players a role in Kyle being up and down. Should we franchise tag him for next year? Franchise tag him and then say, you ball out, my boy, you get that check, my boy. Is that what we do with him? You ball out, my boy, you get the check, my boy. Is that what we do? That's what we do with Kyle Pitts? Hey, my boy. My boy. You see how you were the last game? You was him. Remember when we first got you? You was that boy. My boy. Ball out, you get that check, my boy. And I need that contract to say that, my boy. You ball out, you get the check, my boy. You get the bag, my boy. But more the same to me. That wasn't, where did we see that guy? What was that guy in? Where was that guy when we was going against San Francisco? What was that boy when that guy was going against Miami? Tampa Bay the first game. Tampa Bay the first game. Carolina the second game. Nobody showed up the first game in Carolina. So we know that was just a disgruntled locker room at that point. They didn't nobody give a fudge. If Terry has the largest dead cap in history at $40 million with the Ryan trade. Look now, I ain't really trying to go take a trip down memory lane, but if we got rid of Kirk Cousins, I hear people talking about bringing back Matt Ryan. So we get rid of Kirk Cousins, right? We bring in another quarterback to be a bridge quarterback. What do we do with Michael Penix? What and who was Terry supposed to be bringing during 21 through 22, since 23 has been hitting on draft and free agents just seems talented and healthy and properly coached for the last 8 years? Exactly. So we know it's not the people. Can we stop? Can I get y'all to put can y'all talk to the people that said, oh my God, we don't even have any number 1 draft picks. We gave it up to the Rams. I need people to shit that, like, you gotta have to make me put an emoji up or something. Why are we talking about draft? We got our draft pick and Michael. We got our draft. We drafted Michael Walker, and JPJ was our draft pick, and he's proven. Is he not proven? People still whining about a number 1 draft pick when we got 2 of them in 1 year with supplements next year. And we got a return on our investment. Last time I checked, that's called compound interest when you get something on the front end and you get something on the back end. Mm-hmm. Matt Ryan contract was a TD contract. Damn, near all TD's last contract struck. Yeah. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. If Kyle could block, which he cannot block, my boy just be, and he'll just be looking at it. If I ain't getting the ball, it's like he got T-Rex on. He be like, he got T-Rex on. They just got to put him on, like, whoever the tight end coach is, got to get a better one. Got to get a better tight end coach. Go ahead and hire Ike Hilliard back after y'all let Raheem go. And Zach Robinson. Just bring Ike Hilliard back. Say, sorry, bro. I know, bro. Come on back, bro. Sorry, bro. If Kyle could block, he may be worth coming back. If I could have too many open needs. So, put Felipe up there. I mean, Felipe more of a special teams guy, but who knows? I agree. But unfortunately, the person who typically takes the fall for poor coaches is the GM typically. But this is the Falcons shit kind of different. It's all cluster fucking upper management. Yeah. I mean, even that other guy. What's the other guy who I forgot his damn name. It just slipped my mind. But the other guy who they say he got his hands in them. Stay away from the football relations or whatever. I agree totally. Clusterfucks. That's why I'm totally down with cleaning house, new front office, new coaching staff, new jerseys. They just did put, I could have sworn they put in for new jerseys this year. Oh, my goodness. Let's see how those jerseys. Let me be, who designs these things? Let me talk to them. Let me talk to the people that design them. Go to a completely budget jersey. Go to a red jersey. Like them Cool Rush jerseys. Oh, my gosh. Those red Cool Rush jerseys. Oh, woo! Those were nice. Special team coach will be the coaching scapegoat. Man, yeah, they gonna. Yeah. We already know he out. Special team has cost us too many games. Our special teams has been, and then Agnew. I knew he was gone. I'm sorry, Agnew. I knew it, bro. I knew it, and it ain't even on you. It's just the special teams suck so bad. You'll just catch the ball and go take 2 steps, and you down, my boy. You down, my boy. Clean house, but Josh Blank in charge of day-to-day and let him start fresh and clean. What he's about. He's good with the soccer team. Okay. So we're gonna still talk about Pitts. Kyle Pitts. Before he go, I just need him to sign my jersey, y'all. Somebody got Kyle Pitts numbers. They'll be like, "Hey, man, we just need you to sign a jersey for the Lochness, bro." And it can't be no Kyle Pitts senior jersey. I don't even actually. I'm gonna give you one of my jerseys, my Kyle Pitts jerseys. I think I got 2. I think I got a white one and a black one. Or is that Drake London? Yeah, I think I got a white Pitts and a black Pitts. And I got a black Bijan that's signed, and I got a white Bijan. So I think Matt Ryan's the only red jersey I got from the new version with the red and it trickled the graphite jerseys with the red at the top and black, fade to black, which I do not. It's because it was Matt Ryan. It's only because it was Matt Ryan. Just the only reason. But so how do we handle this Pitt situation? How do we handle this barbecue? Because he been cooking, man. Barbecue Pitts, man. He been cooking these last games, but it's like, honestly, he had been doing certain games where the team didn't look as extravagant. He was doing stuff the early end of the game, but it wasn't to a point where he was taking over games. And I think that's coaching. Um, you see how like Drake London had a game where he had 3 tuds, but guess what we did? We lost. We lost that game. But the game we did, Kyle Pitts had 3 tuds, we won. Kyle Pitts also cradle rocked the ball into a receipt. It's stuff, man. It's always something. Um, Y'all gonna make me hold on. Let me go back up. Hold on. He said back end pause. Pause that all that. That's number one. Pause that. JP led all rookies in sacks. He would lead 19 teams in sacks right now. But we got him. If Blackberry's still in the chat, heard you call Jalen Walker Michael Walker, he's gonna punch your Michael Walker. Has anyone checked on Kobe Bryant? He in the burn unit after Sunday's game. That man got roasted so many times. He don't really see the field like that. He's just not getting out there. Tyler Perry's assistant living season date 16. He's stupid. Make Warner tight end and build the offense. Okay. I was just being supportive, but I don't like these jerseys when they debuted them back into 2020. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, people was calling them some high school jerseys. I'm not even gonna cap. We were talking about the jerseys. The jerseys match the team. Lifeless. We need to get something like, bro. Like, I don't know. Have some wings. I don't know. Have like something, bro. Have a bigger sign on the side or something. Like the bigger sign or something. I don't know, man. Come on now. Hey, if we being honest and not biased, Terry replacement is already in the building. We got 2 options in Kyle Smith and Ryan Pace. And I mean, that's okay. We can make those decisions. Like we gotta make some decisions, y'all. We gotta make some decisions, man. We should already be. We already think about next year already. And what happened to AJ Terrell? Did he get hurt? I would honestly, at this point, trade him. And I'm only saying trade him if you have something that you're trading him for that can supplement his production. It's the same thing when you think about Grady Jarrett, where think about it right now. We're not having Grady Jarrett here. Did we get a return of our investment? I mean, even some of the people we got pressure, we got sacks. What we like, if Diablo was doing his thing before he really got hurt, pushing the pocket. But yeah, if we can get Kyle Pitts production, that's how you got to look at it. If we can get 2 people to do what Kyle Pitts, because you look at his numbers. But then again, it's like we don't need a surefire number 2 wideout when we can have one in the tight end position that can serve as a wideout that's in the tight end position. And you can have a third option wide receiver and then put in Drake London on the slot. It's different stuff. It's like I leave that honestly up to an offensive coordinator that can take Kyle Pitts and elevate him. An offensive coordinator that can take Drake London and elevate him even more. Bijan, Tyler, elevate. Like that's going to take the coordinator. And then the coordinator gets with the tight end coach and say, and the wide receiver coach and say, hey, this is what I got. This is what I need you to show them. Show him how to come out his. Can we please stop playing this zone coverage? Start playing man. Get some DBs that can cover that. You remember when like a Revis used to be like, put me on your best receiver? We need somebody like that. We need our defense to get to a point where we're not giving them 6 yards off the line of scrimmage to go ahead and get into their break and go into their cuts and go ahead and go, like, especially if it's especially if it's like 3rd and 6, 3rd and 4, and you're giving them 4 yards automatically off the line of scrimmage. It's like, what? Not even jamming them with that? Like, what are we doing? I just pray we don't go with John McKay. I'm sick of the McKays and yeah, that's the dude named McKay. Yeah, I like Terry and feel like he's improved year after year, but I personally want an organizational rebuild. And if that means Terry had to go, so be it. It would suck though. Pause that. It would suck. Pause that. Where has Hitman been at the? He ain't done shish. He was hurt most of the time. They be knocking themselves out, man. They be doing all this stuff and knocking themselves out. They be hurting themselves. I just want this team. I just want this team to honestly put the people that's gonna take what we already have and mold it and elevate it. Because this just think about, just close your eyes and think about how this team would be if we had a healthy team. If we had a healthy team, no cap, I believe in my heart of hearts that this team the wins and stuff would look different. And I believe that we wouldn't be talking about Raheem like we did. We wouldn't be talking about Zach Robinson unless he just kept doing the same stuff. Even if he was doing the same stuff, if we won, we wouldn't have nothing to talk about. But then again, it was times where we were winning and people they was clowning and crying about how we was winning. So it's like you can't please everybody. You really can't. You can't please everybody, not at all. At all. So my mindset is take the people that's going to improve this team and make them better. Because if it's poorly coaching, then you start with the coaching. Talk to the players and be like, what is it that you feel like we need? Have an all players meeting and be like, hey, talk about what will elevate you. What do you need to elevate you? I know it's a business. I know it's a business. Oh, but it's like la-di-da, fa la 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 la. You know what I'm saying? But it's like more so like what you felt like ruined our season. And besides firing people being an scapegoat. Because if Ike Hilliard was the escape, like if he mouthed off to Raheem like, hey, bro, blah, 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 and he didn't like that, and Ray McCloud said something, and he didn't like that, and it's performance based, you look at our special teams, bro, we've been atrocious on special teams. Atrocious. It was crazy how bad we looked on special teams. But in my eyes, in my heart of heart, I feel like, shoot, they should be going ahead and be thinking about phone numbers and people who they gonna call. And hopefully they ain't gonna be Ghostbusters. Because this team, bro, it was poorly coached. And I said it before in one of my shows that bad coaching is failing the talent on this team. That was one of my headlines for one of my shows this year. And I stand strongly on that. Bad coaching has failed the talent on this team because we are a talented team. We are young with vets sprinkled in here and there, but we are still a young team. Do we need to go get some vets? Maybe. Do we need to? I think we need some vets. And there's no maybe on that. Or some veteran, like, because we're not going to get an offensive coordinator that's been in lineage with calling plays. So we're going to get, if we get another offensive coordinator, they're going to be first time calling plays or 2 years removed from calling plays. It's always going to be like that. We get a head coach, it's going to be, it's just what it is. There's some big names that they keep circling around. I mean, we tried the Raheem experiment. It didn't work. Had a large coaching staff. Pause that. Like I said, yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's so many possibilities. We're back to the drawing board. That's the funny thing. We're back to the drawing board on. You know how we were so excited about this season, and then we got to a point where we couldn't wait for this season to be over. Now we're at a point right now where it's just like, man, who we on a mindset like, man, who we gonna get rid of? I never sat back in any season was just like, hey man, what coach we finna get? What coach we finna get rid of? Who we finna get rid of? What coach finna go? I never sat back and thought about who can be our wide receiver coach? Who can be our special teams? I never dug deep into thought about coaching like that, but I think I'm gonna have to. So probably the next game, my next show is gonna be about the coaching candidates and what I believe that they can bring to this team, or I'm gonna highlight what we need as far as coaching goes, what we need as far as players. Now I was saying about this, and I said Blackberry was right. We need somebody that on the defensive line that can push the pocket. Nose tackle or something like. We need somebody because our run game stopping capabilities is trash. Our middle of the field, well, because they're running it up the middle because we've been poor there. And then like Diablo was a good. He was good until he got hurt. Like I said, once he got hurt, honestly, like I said, injuries really hurt us. Injuries hurt us this season. Injuries hurt us. Bad coaching really, really, really hurt us. People can't have you can't speak up. Some people can't speak up. Like this whole team, like Michael Penix, man. I asked y'all about that too. What are we doing with Michael Penix? What are we doing with Michael Penix? Are we going to go look for another quarterback now? Or are we going to allow my boy to heal? Because there's nothing wrong with his arm. That's why I trip out about people. There's nothing wrong with my boy's arm. They ready to write my boy off already. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with his arm. He just need to be coached up. Yeah. So they're one of the worst rushing units, and you can see that our run stopping capabilities is lackluster, obviously. Everybody was for us when we was the number one defense and the number one offense. And we was the number one offense because Bijan was running all over the place. And Drake London was snatching them out of the air. You know what I'm talking about? We wasn't the number one offense because of Kyle Pitts. Let's be 100%. We wasn't the number one offense because of Mooney. Let's be 100%. It was Drake London and Bijan Robinson. Let's be honest. And Drake London was catching passes from Michael Penix. Let's just be 100%. There was no Kyle Pitts in that equation when we was number one. And then times when we wasn't doing nothing, then it was Kyle Pitts here, Kyle Pitts there. Then all of a sudden, Seals started getting catches. Casey Washington had glimpse. Hopefully next year we get to see Blair. Hopefully next year we get to see Nick Nash. Maybe we'll bring those guys up. Go Nick Nash, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, or Blair, Nick Nash, Mooney. Okay, what y'all think about Mooney? I want Mooney in his $16 million. Is he worth $16 million? Can't wait on Penix. He can lose his job to injury. I'm just saying, like, no. I'm saying, like, saying we get a veteran quarterback and it's not Kirk Cousins. Let's move that up out the way. He was already trying not to be here. Mentally, he wasn't here. He was just starting doing what he's doing. But mentally, get him up out of here. So saying we get a veteran, right? Penix come back next year. And he sits behind a veteran for a year, for this year, right? Learn, develop. I don't think we should get rid of Penix. I don't think we're getting rid of him. But the only reason our run defense is so bad because the staff refused to get a nose tackle this offseason. Yeah, I don't know. But hopefully we can get one on. We let Kirk Cousins go, we let Mooney go. If they was to get rid of Kyle Pitts, that'll be like 40, 45, almost 50 mil. I'm pretty sure you can get one of them. Kyle. Look, let's pull up Kyle Pitts stats. Can we pull up Kyle Pitts stats so far? I'm gonna just say, let me pull up Kyle Pitts stats. Can we do that? Can I be honest? Let's do that. Let me go to Google. ESPN. I'm looking at this year's stats. He had 80 receptions from 106 targets. He's almost caught 1,000 yards, which is not bad. As a tight end, he's actually looked better than his last year's stats, right? He averages a first down a catch. He only has 5 touchdowns. His longest run was 36 yards. Okay? You're like, oh, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Why are we getting rid of that? Let's break that down. He was 7. He caught the ball 7 times in his first game, 7 times against San Francisco, 9 times against Miami, 11 times against Tampa Bay the last game, 7 times against Arizona, 6 times against Seahawks. Besides that, he's had 2, 4, 3, 5, 4, 4. I'm gonna repeat that. Four catches. 1, 2, 3, 3 games. 3 games with 4 catches. 1 game with 3 catches. 1, 2, 3. 3 games with 2 catches. I mean, if he's a juggernaut, an athletic unicorn of tight end with a large catch radius, pause. And then I honestly think is his utilization. Like, if we're not using him, I get that. So you can put that in the equation too. Like, oh, Zach Robinson really wasn't using him. And then with Kirk Cousins, Kirk Cousins was used to throwing to him. It's two different, it's no, I believe we're releasing Mooney this season. Now get him up out of here. That 16 million, he don't need that. If we bring in a vet, he plays well, we're winning. Tough for Penix. Go with the high hand. No, I'm saying, no. I'm saying, like, even with Penix, we keep Penix, let him develop more, get more healthier more, get him into a system. Like, they was like, oh, he's not comfortable being up on the center. And then we seen that it was a different, the offense looked different. They did a play action pass to Mooney for a tud. Everybody was up and whoa, what was that? Why are we getting these at? So get the people that's going to make the team better, yo. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. So put Drake there. Drake is the guy. Maybe somebody like Kyle Pitts is he's too ball demanding. But then again, it's like, let's get an offensive coordinator that can elevate, can have a Kyle Pitts get 8 to 10 targets a game. Have a Drake London get 8 to 10 targets a game. Be able to run Bijan Robinson 20 to 25 times a game. Be able to run Algier 15 to 20 times a game. Kyle Pitts will have 2 catches and get ghost. I've sat in games when I was like, where the hell is Kyle Pitts at? Outside in games when I would count how many catches this guy had. He's a tight end that averages 10 yards a catch. Shit, he should be our third down threat. If not Drake London. I'll say it like this. I don't want to be like Minnesota regretting not bringing back Darnold because they picked JJ in that first. Oh, yeah. Well, I honestly believe, or could you say this team is a quarterback away from, this offense is a quarterback away? Penix wasn't a bad quarterback. Play calling and everything to help him be successful, it wasn't designed for him. So you can't indict Penix. That's why I said he needs to be behind a veteran to get better at doing things that is considered weaknesses. They didn't have any answer for whatever his weaknesses were, so they just said, "We'll just keep you in a pistol and just keep you upright, and he was just taking sacks like it was nothing." Calls that. Don't get me wrong. This past Sunday, Drake was off, so Pitts. Drake was off because he hasn't been there. Sometimes when you come off an injury or something, I was surprised that he was even in there. They didn't even need to play him. We're playing for what? You put him in there and then you don't want to risk injury other people. Like, I would give other people reps. I would give other people reps. That's what I'm saying. Like, why are we doing this? I would sat him for 10 rest of the season, I guess. They're trying to get him 1,000 yards. I don't know. Well, get him stupid plays. Boom, he go out of bounds. Boom, he catches the ball and go down. He do the Fitzgerald. When Fitzgerald used to catch the ball, no, you know who catches the ball and go completely down to the ground? Mike Evans. Mike Evans, when he catches the ball, go look at him. He'll catch the ball, just drop straight to the ground, just touch him so he can just all right. Didn't that look good to see Mike Evans man on the sideline? That was crazy. Health is my main concern with Penix. He can be coached up, but he's got to come out there and available to improve. Yeah. So hopefully these impromptu surgery that they had. I mean, ain't nobody even talking about it. They'll say, "Oh man, he's having 2 surgery." They'll have a picture of him. That man can be kicking his legs up, eating fried chicken right now. We don't know, man. I mean, all this stuff to me sometimes man, I don't know, man. Storylines, man. And we're gonna let Kirk Cousins finish the rest of the season. We're gonna say you got hurt. Eat that lemon pepper plate, my boy. I'll tell you, my boy. Eat that lemon pepper plate, my boy. I don't know, man. It's all more of the same, man. More of the same, man. More of the same. Do y'all have any questions for me? Because I've already did my Q&A before I get up out of here. I just feel like if we're gonna clean house. If we're gonna keep Raheem, keep Raheem. If we're gonna keep Zach, keep him. My whole thing is I don't even know, like, because we're never going to get better as a team if we have a revolving door of people all the time. Never. Do you hear Andy Reid them saying, Andy Reid, like most of these places, they don't get rid of their coaches. They all stay together unless it's a coach that really want to be a head coach. And I think it's implementing a system that's built for that team. We talk about it all the time. We don't have an identity. We don't know who we are. We don't do that. They realize, oh shit, Bijan is him. Yeah. Put Bijan Mustard on everything. Oh shit. Drake London is him. Yeah. Because when Drake London's out there doing his thing, you would think both of Kyle Pitts and Drake London be eating. That's why we need to get an offensive coordinator that can go ahead and capitalize. If Drake London's eating, then Kyle Pitts should be eating. Bijan should be eating. You know, it's crazy. So he said, I swear it's outside. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. Drake shouldn't have got hurt. I asked the question, how many times have we heard that Kyle Pitts was the best player in the camp? You don't use him. So it's Pitts or scheme. I'll bring him back on, prove it again type deal. Yeah, see, that's my thing. That's my thing. That's what I'm saying. If he's such a unicorn, and this man just took over the game, had a career game and 3 tuds, and that don't fucking matter to me. Now, that don't matter. I'm gonna go back to this. The Atlanta Falcons wins are meaningless. That means nothing to me. That don't mean I should pay him. That means to me, Like, where was you at when we needed something? When we needed a catch, we needed you to take over. Unicorn. Where was you at when we was going against? Man, look, teams. I'm gonna go to the teams. Like, okay, Carolina. That game we had Goose Ed 4 for 6, 39 yards. Washington 5 for 5, 70 yards. Good game. Buffalo, where we dominated. 3 catches, 4 targets. You said it, 18 yards. Unicorn? Okay. 9 for 9 against Miami, 59 yards. New England, 4 for 7, 38 yards. Indianapolis, 2 for 5, 38 yards. Carolina the second time, 2 for 3, 2 catches on 3 targets, 14 yards. The Aints, 25 yards. 2 catches for 25 yards on 5 targets. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't be giving me those numbers when you're doing 2 catches on 3 targets for 18 yards and we finna pay you. Nope. Stop playing. And then I'm not saying he can't be better, but that ain't better. And like I said, it can be coaching. It can be coaching, and it can be tight end coaching, and it can be play calls. But those all got to coexist. So, like I said, bad coaching has failed the talent. He is a rhythm player. He's not featured early. He's not going to have a very good game. You know what that is? That's coaching. That's the tight end coach going to him and being like, bro. Like I said, hire me as y'all hype man, bro. Hire me, Falcons. Hire me as y'all hype man, bro. Hype me up. Just call me hype me up. The lot just hype me up. That's all you gotta do. I just come out and no. I hit him in the chest. Nigga, get your kill him, bro. You the unicorn, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, all I'm saying is my boy he started looking way better when he was the feature guy. If he's a rhythm player, then you have to design plays where we're saying, hey, we're going to try to get Kyle Pitts, display the Pitts, display the London. They got a book on what they can write down, game plan. We got this play for Pitts, this play for London, this play for Bijan. No, you know what they'll do? Bijan just did 6 yards. We're going to give Bijan the ball again. Now he's did 2 yards. Then the third down, you know what we finna do again? We finna put Bijan in there. But before we put Bijan in there, we're gonna switch him out and put Algier in there and run the ball with Algier when they're expecting to run. Then, instead of running the ball, we're gonna do 3 straight pass plays and go nowhere. Then we're gonna do 2 straight pass plays, and when it's like 3rd and 13, we're gonna run the ball with Bijan and kick a punt. It's coaching. It's one thing to have talented players, but when you don't have the coaching staff that can uplift the leader of men, so like a Raheem Morris, he might be out because he's not a leader of men. He's statistically a losing head coach. It's sad to say, and it's one of, and I don't want to talk about another team on my show, but I'm about to talk about another team. I hear they talking about like Todd Bowles. He's on the hot seat, but this man has won the division like the last 4 or 5 times. It's like, what? How are you on the hot seat when you're winning your division? Then it's the weakest division. You know, when people, that's why I say, what are we playing for? These wins are meaningless. Because I feel like if I was somebody that worked for the Falcons and I had direct contact with the coaching staff and players, and I was just like, bro, they already saying we in the weakest division. Bro, go out there and put this shit on the field. But you know what it's really about? I believe it's really about this. People don't, they get paid regardless. He's an average head coach at best. Is he better than Raheem Morris? I'll wait. Yes, he is. So even though he's average, he's still better than the one we got. I'm not saying go get Todd Bowles. I'm not even saying go get old boy from the Steelers. I'm saying get the person that's going to elevate these players and bring in the players to make this team a contender. Because on paper, we look like a contender. That's why I said there's no excuses this year. There was none. Injury is not an excuse. It's just part of the game. Well, there you go. He's not a good head coach at all. Therefore, it's an indictment of his job. And get somebody that's going to make shit happen with the team. Like, this is a good team. Don't think this is a sorry team. I hope nobody's thinking like this is a sucky ass team. It's not. This team is a good team. Are we missing pieces? Absolutely. Absolutely. Like, look at Sam Darnold. He moved around a couple of teams, and then he went to the Seahawks, and they had a system, and they knew that, hey, we just need you to throw, my boy. My boy. I just need you to throw to him. Throw to him. Throw over at him. Hand it off to him. It's our, and that's coaching. Sam Darnold, he was looking like average guy at best. They were like, he can go. He can get him up out of here. He ain't nothing. And then he go down there to a system that's already put together. They just needed him or his style of quarterback play. And the Seahawks look like a contender. Nobody wasn't talking about the Seahawks. Let's be 100%. Nobody was talking about Indianapolis. Nobody was talking about the Patriots. It's just the system and the coaches that sit up here and make the culture, and they take a quarterback and say, and we don't have that here. We don't have that system. We don't have a Raheem Morris system. You know how they were saying how Belichick got a system and Tom Brady was on the Belichick system. We don't have that. We don't have a system here. It's like every day. It's every week, but we trying to figure out what we gonna do. We trying to find a way. It makes sense. He wasn't lying. He was not lying at all. I say coaching. I don't think the offense is designed for more than 2 or 3 people to eat in the game to throw the defense off balance. The offense don't have spacing to create separation. I'm gonna tell you what it is. People are dog our defense off. Look at them getting burnt. Look at Kobe Bryant getting burnt. It's like, look at how often the defense is out there. Sometimes they be out there stretches for damn near a whole damn like a whole quarter. It's like, damn, bro, you still out there? Because the offense will go 3 and out in 3 plays and go nowhere. Let's not talk about penalties that we get. It's just stupid stuff. A lot of the time, nobody was coaching up Penix, and he was getting intentional grounders like 20 times a game or something. Like, it was like, what? It was just a whole bunch of stuff. And it's coaching, man. Coach my boy. It was like, if he didn't get an intentional grounding, he was taking sacks. Like the worst quarterback and getting pressure. Like he was getting pressure so much, he was just not making the decisions. And then when you sit on the sideline or in an interview and you say, "Well, I have my fiance to go to," it's like, what? Like nobody on the team fucking with you? That's crazy. He said, Falcons still have the quarterback position under control. MPJ can't be a priority next season. No. Like I said, I just feel like he just need to be behind a veteran quarterback, man, that's going to take him up under his wing. The TD that Kobe gave up was great coverage, just a good catch. Absolutely. He didn't get burnt. It's just what it is. He got to get his playing time, too. He got to get his development. He's a rookie still. I know Billy Bowman and Xavier Watts looking like, hey, he just not getting out there now. Billy Bowman and Xavier Watts, they was already some starters. You know, he's trying to get out there and get his feet wet too. You feed me. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, besides that, man, like I said, man, we just got to get our team together. Really need to get the best coaching candidate out there that's going to improve what we have. And we just don't have a significant, like I said, we have a revolving door. Y'all understand that? We have a revolving door, man. It's just, oh, you didn't work, boom, boom. And then everybody, hey, you out of here, you out of here, you out of here, you out of here, you out of here. Get him out of here. It's like, bro, we're gonna always have this because it's never gonna be instant. Have we had a head coach that stayed here for more than 4 or 5 years? Revolving door. Is this what it is? Like it was an experiment. We tried the Raheem, it ain't working. We tried the Zach Robinson, bring your buddy in, it ain't working. It's just not. It's just not working. So, regardless of what, man, we finna give it a maybe. But I do appreciate everybody for stopping by, sitting here chilling with the Lochness man from the Lochness podcast. Like I told you before, if you have not subscribed, if you haven't subbed to my channel on YouTube, please sub on my channel, man. Roll to 500 subs, man. If you like my content, like it, share it out, tell a cousin, tell a friend, tell a Falcon fan. You know what I'm saying? We still bleeding red and black over here. Show love, support for everything. Atlanta Falcon Nation, LSE, man, Mike, 6 Man. You know, our Holy Alliance, all of them. Hey, everybody doing Falcons content. Show them some love and then tell them the Lochness podcast sent you. And tell them, hey, the Lochness sent me over here. You know, because it's a lot of people doing stuff for the city of Atlanta. And I'm not one of those ones that's not trying to, you know, shine or spread or throw no shade on nobody. We out here to collaborate, hopefully for one team only. But I do appreciate for everybody for stopping by, listening in to your boy. I'm like, and those who celebrate Christmas and the holidays, happy holidays to you. I'm gonna end this because I'm not tired, but I'm home. I think I just got the big back activated. Like I think my big back had activated. But I do appreciate everybody, man. And I do appreciate all the comments, all the love, all the support. And I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Because we do got a Monday night game. We do got a Monday night game on the 29th. So I will see y'all Tuesday night talking about the squad. We win now. We're going to be, 8-9? We win now, we'll be 8-9. It's hard to accept another year of this when Jayville and Chicago killing it first year. Nobody saw Jacksonville doing that. In Chicago, they just had all the money to make stuff happen. They had too much money on the table. They got money. You know, they had money to throw away. They had money to give, you know. And it's funny that even some coaches that we had an opportunity to get is doing better. They doing better. It's crazy. So it's like, what? You know, that's when, you know, we need better decisions. We need better decisions up top. We gotta have better decisions, better people making better decisions to improve, not to just endure. We don't want a team we just endure. It's just here so we don't we just here. We want people to improve. Um, we do have a young team that's talented, but it means nothing if you can't capitalize on the talent that you have. And then, um, get a nose tackle, please. Get some more middle linebackers. Get a couple of more offensive linemen. Get another wide receiver, or elevate the ones you have on the practice squad. Give them an opportunity. Um, get a couple of more. Get another cornerback to go on the other side of AJ Terrell. Preferably a veteran. Preferably a veteran. Preferably a veteran. Or if we get, preferably a veteran on the cornerback side. Couple of middle linebackers, coverage linebackers, and you know, um, it's a few things, but we still have a good team. Coach them up, man. But your boy's out, and I'm about to see my boy back there. Well, they're both back there. That's Charmander. You all know who they Charizard, Charizard. Your boy back there, boy. He got me lit. You got me, bro. Yeah, he got me. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by to the Lochness podcast, man. Until next time, peace. I don't want to end, but I gotta go.